Or got
Got
Bron.
the Lakers versus the Buccaneers.
Yeah. He's like, LeBron's the GOAT, Tom Brady the GOAT, you know. But all right, playoff predictions. Playoff predictions. This is my playoff predictions aren't so great. Aren't so great here, but so we'll see. You want me to start it off, and do you have all the way to the Super Bowl, right? It's not just this week and next week.
Yeah, I did all of them to the Super Bowl. Did all the scores. I'm pretty sure my scores will be way off, but
Yeah, I
hopefully
did
I
all
get
the
the games
scores
right.
too. Heck yeah. All right, I'm gonna start out with the first game tomorrow morning. So
Okay.
first game, Colts versus Bills. It's scary because all the AFC teams are so good. All the AFC teams are really good, and real quick, let me say something. I wish Miami made the playoffs, dude. I would have put them going kind of far, but if Tua wasn't playing, but Fitzpatrick and the
I do
Dolphins.
think the Colts are probably a little bit better than Miami, but they deserve
Yeah,
to make
well,
it still.
I feel like Cleveland. Like I would rather have Miami there than Cleveland, even though I'm happy for like Cleveland because they never make it. But
Uh,
Colts versus Bills. Uh, I got I got the Bills tomorrow. I mean, that's not too much of a surprise. I got the Bills. I think it's going to be 23-17. I think it's going to be a close game. Colts got a good D. Colts also have Phillip Rivers, which means playoff losses. So I think Josh Allen and the Bills are moving on. And yeah, Phillip Rivers is going to throw 3 picks. They should. It's going to be like they should have won the game, but uh, he choked it, and he's going to retire after the game. Prediction.
yeah, I think the Colts a lot of the time this year have been winning in spite of Phillip Rivers, not because of
Yeah,
him. I really like Jonathan Taylor. He's the man.
yeah, he's a
Good
goat.
for him to make the playoffs. I think I did a lot of this based off recent play, like how they've been playing the last few weeks. So I have the Bills, and I think their offense has just been on fire.
Yeah.
35-27 Bills.
Wait, you just say 35-7?
35-27.
Oh, I thought you said 35-7. I was like, dang, that's a boring game to watch tomorrow.
I
But yeah,
didn't
I
make
could see it
many boring
happening.
games.
I feel like Bills tend to blow out teams pretty often. So next game, I think is going to be one of the most boring games. Rams versus Seahawks. I feel like we've seen this game, even though obviously it happens twice every year. I feel like I've seen this game like 6 times this year. But I got Seahawks winning again. I think they won the last matchup they played when the Seahawks clinched the division. But I got it. It's going to be 20-9.
20
Rams
to
going to
9.
get all field goals, and Seattle's gonna have a quick lead, and then Rams are gonna drive the ball down every time and kick a field goal. Just classic Rams football. Oh, I got yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Both offenses are not playing well right now. I don't know what I would have done if Jared Goff was playing, but I don't think the Rams can score enough with John Wolford, even though he
Yeah.
played pretty decent against Arizona to clinch the playoffs, or to knock Arizona out of the playoffs, I should say. But
Yeah.
got a defensive battle 21-17. Seahawks.
21-17. It's gonna be lower than that. I'm just kidding.
Rams will get a pick
I don't
six in
know.
there. Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Russell's. I feel like Russell just can't lose to that accountant guy that they have on the other side. So that'd be
Financial
embarrassing.
advisor.
Yeah. Washington versus Buccaneers. Can't call them the other name because I don't know. I'm just kidding. But Washington football team, bro, made the playoffs barely because the Eagles let them win, and I got Washington football team beating the Buccaneers, and it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a tight game. I think Buccaneers are gonna fall behind early and fight back. and then it's just gonna be penalties that keep them out. But I got Washington 23-20 over the
Okay.
Buccaneers. I think Tom Brady's too old. I think
Too
he's gonna
old.
I just he's gonna get hit once and he's gonna struggle the rest of the game.
Yeah, I think Tampa Bay is an interesting team. They tend to blow out the bad teams and get blown out by the good teams. I don't know where I put Washington in that spectrum. I guess they're kind of
Great,
middle of
a
the road.
great team, great team.
Great team. Maybe the best defensive front in the NFL. They could put some pressure on Brady,
Yep.
but I'm still going with the Buccaneers. I got it 29-24. I just don't really think the NFL deserves to have Washington win a game in the playoffs after what that division did all
Yeah,
season.
yeah. Hey, bro, that division. I mean, we would have if Dak didn't get hurt, we would have been there. Uh, but I see what you're saying, bro. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. But I do want to see because if Bucks win and like Saints win too, it'll be Packers Buccaneers in the playoffs, and I do want to see that. That would be sick.
Yeah.
But even better if Washington football team.
Even better.
But Sunday's games. So Ravens versus Titans is the early game on Sunday, which kind of sucks because I feel like that should have been the night game, or not the
Yeah.
Browns. Just the Browns and Steelers should not be the night game. But I got Ravens. Oh wait, no, I don't have Ravens. Whoa.
Ooh.
I
Ooh.
almost read my score wrong, but I got 31-14 Titans.
Wow,
I
you got
think
a blowout.
yeah. I feel like it's gonna be a lot like last year when they played. I feel like Lamar is gonna want it so bad, and then realize he's still a running back, and he
Don't
can't
do that.
throw. He can't
Don't do
throw.
that.
The only way they win is if Des Bryant goes off. It's the only way they win.
What are you talking about?
Bro, what are you talking about?
Dez Bryant? He's 48 years
Yes,
old, man.
dude, I don't care. 48-58. They need him.
Wow. You did the Ravens dirty.
I did.
Outside of Buffalo, I think they're probably playing the best right now in the NFL of any team in the playoffs.
Ravens.
The Ravens.
Oh
They are
wow.
playing. They're going off. They won 38-3 week 17 against Cincinnati, but still, um, absolutely dominating, running all
Yeah.
over the place. Lamar's going off. Defense have been up and down this year, but I think it's a revenge game. And last year, at the beginning of the season, I picked the Ravens to win the Super Bowl. And I picked them in the playoffs, and they failed. So I'm going back to the well. 38-22 Ravens.
Wow.
And
Wow.
I don't think it's going to be close. I think that's going to be it's a blowout at the end of the game, and Tennessee scores points at the end. But I think it all depends
Dang.
on if they can shut down Derrick Henry.
Yeah. I just don't see that happening. I don't know. I got faith in the Titans. I have faith in the Titans to go. I just feel like the Ravens can't beat a certain team and the Titans can't. So I'm keeping them in it.
I
But
think it's all about which offense and defensive line control the line of scrimmage and who
yeah,
controls the ball. And
Derrick
I think
Henry's
the
gonna do
Ravens have been
that.
playing better recently than the Titans. So
Titans been waiting for the playoffs all year. That's why they've been playing it safe, playing it real safe. All right, next game. This game might be boring. Actually, it might be like the best game. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Uh, Bears versus Saints. It's an
Yep.
interesting game. I have the Saints winning, but not by much. I have it 20-18. It's gonna be a weird game. It's gonna be a weird game. Uh, Bears are gonna get safety on Breeze.
Yes.
The only way the Saints win is the safety. Bears get the point. Bears get the points, but Breeze's ribs are crunched. Taysom Hill comes in the game, wins it for him.
Don't do
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Don't say
That's
that
happening.
fullback. No.
Fullback?
He's not a
Oh
quarterback.
my
He's not a
gosh.
quarterback.
Fullback.
You're gonna
He's not.
disrespect Lamar Jackson and then talk about Taysom Hill like that. Oh my
No,
goodness.
Breeze has won like what, like 4 games for them this year. I swear he hasn't played all year.
Hill
I,
start what? Yeah, I think Breeze has like at least 6 to 8. I'm gonna say. I'm not
yeah,
positive, but
I don't know. I just feel like Breeze has not been playing that well. I feel like everyone, like he is amazing. Like he's an amazing quarterback, but this year his age is showing a lot, and I feel like if they don't get eliminated this round, it's next round.
no, I agree with the Drew Brees statement. A lot of people I've been seeing like on social media are going on the Bears train. Like this is gonna be the biggest upset of the
Yo,
playoffs. Trubisky train, and I'm not a Trubisky hater. I hope he does well,
yeah.
but the Saints have the best defense in the league, and the Bears have the worst offense in the playoffs. This is going to be the biggest blowout in the first round. 34-13 Saints.
34-13. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. That, I mean, could be possible. But if Nick Foles was there, would it be different?
No, he played
Really?
worse than Trubisky this year.
I don't even care if he plays bad. If you got Nick Foles in the playoffs, you win in the Super Bowl.
Everyone goes from gets 10 extra points on Madden if Nick Foles is your quarterback in the
Yeah.
playoff.
See, what was it? 34-13. If they had Nick Foles 23-34. 34-23.
Kamara is going off in this game. I'm saying. Oh, if he plays, I forgot about that, but I think he
Is
will.
COVID
And
still an issue for him or what?
I know he was zooming on meetings this week. I
Dang.
haven't looked recently, but we'll see. Even if they don't
Saints,
have him, they'll be fine.
yeah. Saints also do get like screwed over by the refs often in the playoffs. I don't know if that was just that one week or it's like our one game against the Rams, or if you know, I feel like I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna move on.
I think it's
Uh,
a combo deal of Drew Brees chokes and um, then that Rams game. They were the best team in the league that year. They would have beat the Patriots, in my opinion. And that was like the worst
yeah,
call I've ever seen.
yeah, that was terrible, and that Super Bowl was terrible. Right,
Yes.
that was the most boring Super Bowl I've ever watched. But next game got Browns versus Steelers. So, real quick, I'm bandwagging on the Browns. Like
Okay.
I'm becoming a Browns fan for the next few weeks. I don't know if they'll advance. Like I actually have them losing to the Steelers 31-21. But I'm becoming a Browns fan uh for the playoffs here. But I just feel like they don't have enough experience, and I mean there's be no crowd, so it doesn't really matter that much, but I feel like they have not been playing that well the last couple weeks, and it's going to carry into the playoffs. They lost to the Jets. I mean, so did the Rams, but um, I don't know. I they've been struggling. They beat the depleted Steelers last week to get into the playoffs. Like that wasn't that impressive, but I don't see them making it. I see Pittsburgh better coach team, and then Browns don't even have their coach
Yeah.
out with COVID. Steelers whopping on them.
Um, yeah, I think if you had asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have picked the Browns to win this game, but they did not look good against the Big Benless Steelers.
Yeah.
And without their head coach, who I think has done a phenomenal job, he might win Coach of the Year. I don't know if they announced that already, but it seems like at least in college football, teams that had COVID, coaches out with COVID, did really poorly.
Mm,
So I got Steelers defensive battle a little bit, 24-17.
dang.
Yeah, we'll see though. Nick Chubb's still a beast.
Who's a beast?
Nick Chubb.
Oh, he's all right. No, I'm just playing. No, yeah, he's gonna have to carry them. I feel like I mean, if Baker gets hot early in the game, which sometimes he
Mhm.
does, I feel like that's an automatic Browns win. But other than that, I think Browns are going down. But all right, going with we're into the next round. of the playoffs. I don't even remember. Crap, I can't see myself. Can you see me?
Yeah, you just went blurry. There you are.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there, but um, I don't. Did we pick all the same teams? No,
No,
we
you
didn't.
picked Washington,
Yeah, yeah, that's the only difference.
and
Okay.
Tennessee was different too.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go with AFC, AFC for this round, starting with
Okay.
AFC and then going to NFC. So I got the 2 and the 3 seed first up. Bills versus Steelers. I do think this is gonna be a close game. I know that the Bills killed the Steelers in the regular season. Um, but playoff time, it's gonna be a snowy day, very snowy day in Buffalo here. Um, but that doesn't matter because the score is gonna be it's gonna be high scoring. It's gonna be 31-28 Bills. Uh,
Okay.
taking it out and they're advancing to the AFC Championship. I think the Bills are too much, and I think Big Ben is too big to move, and he's gonna suck. He's gonna suck. They're gonna lose. I think Josh Allen is like it's his time, even though he's young, but it's his time. Step aside, Big Ben.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Steelers' defense is pretty stacked. I mean, T.J. Watt's a monster. Minka Fitzpatrick might be the most underrated player in the league. They could get, and the Bills like hype train right now is just out of control.
Yeah,
The
their
media is like
fans
trying to
suck.
make them the best team that ever existed. um, it annoys me, and I don't want the Bills to win. That being said, I got Josh Allen going off. Regardless of all that,
Yep.
he's just been too hot. 40-24 Bills.
40-24. Dang, that's a lot of points. All right.
Yeah.
40-24. All right. All right. My next game, I got Titans and Chiefs. Um, yeah, I'm gonna ride the Titans bandwagon a little bit
Wow.
longer here. I know the Chiefs. I I know they're if most likely if they're probably going back to the Super Bowl, but I just don't have them here. I have them getting stopped by the Titans. I think Titans should have beat them last year. Obviously, the Texans should have been beat them last year too. Um, but yeah, I got Titans 24-23. I think it's a close game, and
Wow.
that Chiefs field goal kicker, he always seems to bail them out, get like 58 yarders at the end of the games. Uh, I think in this game he misses a 40-yarder to win. He finally
Wow.
chokes. Um, yeah, Titans win, big time, big time. Derrick Henry controls the clock. Mahomes gets frustrated. Andy Reid has a stroke. No, I'm just playing. I'm going too far. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean the Chiefs, defending champs, number one seed,
number one.
everything. I mean, best play caller in the league, maybe the best quarterback in the league, Tyreek Hill, two running backs that can do it. All the rest of their weapons, Kelsey, Sammy Watkins. Um, defense is pretty good. That being said, they look terrible against Atlanta. I didn't watch them get blown out by the Chargers, but they did get blown out by the Chargers.
Yep.
Um, and this might be a really bad pick by me, and it
You
might
got
be
the
because
Ravens.
I really don't like the Chiefs at all as a Broncos fan.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, the Ravens just keep rolling. They're just too good right now. 30 to
Dang.
21.
30-21. Oh my God. When you were saying two running backs that are killing it, I thought you were talking about the Ravens. I thought you
Don't
were
do
talking
stop with that.
Dude, I think you need a QB to beat the Chiefs. I mean, Titans have Tannehill. I think he's enough. He qualifies. Um, I don't see. I think they'll have such a good game plan to stop Lamar, and I don't know. I just can't see it happening.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. This is I want to see it though. That'd be cool. I would be nice to see. I don't know if we've seen Ravens and Chiefs play like. Oh, we see him play? Never mind. I don't know. I was. Did we see him play last year?
They played in the regular season last year. It was one of the Chiefs' losses. They had to have played this year because they both won. They both won their division last year. The Chiefs obviously won.
Yeah,
But
I'm guessing
I
it was a
don't remember that
blowout.
game
Yeah,
honestly.
I don't know. I don't know either.
It
All
could
right,
have been
let's
when
move on.
Lamar was playing bad. So
Yeah, he's kind of been playing bad all year. I'm just kidding. I'm just trashing on Lamar.
yeah, the
That's
reigning
bad.
MVP man.
All right. NFC Packers versus the Washington football team. Me. This is such a funny matchup. I honestly I think Packers I think people are just gonna take Washington so lightly, and I mean they shouldn't because it's the playoffs. But
You're not taking Washington to beat
no,
the
I'm
Packers.
not. I'm not. I'm
Okay.
not.
Okay.
I got Packers 31-17. I got Packers 31-17. I think it's just going to be closer than people think. So, yeah. That's all I
I
got to
got
say about that.
the Buccaneers and the Packers. We saw this game
Woo!
earlier. The Packers got destroyed. Rodgers
Yes,
was
they
horrible in
did.
that game.
Yes, they did.
The Bucks have Shaq Barrett, which is always a plus. Best player
Shaq,
from
baby.
CSU. Best
Oh,
player in the league. Shaq
Michael
Barrett,
Gallup.
baby.
Michael
Michael
Gallup.
Gallup. Yep. Michael Gallup, Rashard Higgins, Shaq Barrett. But
Preston.
I don't really know how to predict this game, so I kind of just went with what the people want. It's going to be a shootout.
Hey,
Tom
what do the
Brady
people
versus
want?
Aaron Rodgers. Everybody's going to get all hyped. They've never played in the playoffs before. They're both going to go off, but the Packers are going to win 31-30.
Woo! I like
Game of the
that.
year.
That'd be sick. That would be sick. Tom Brady's arm cocks it back, and it's like the tuck rule thing, fumbles it. Uh, but that's not a rule no more. So just lose it on that would be great. All right. So next game, Saints versus Seahawks. I think this is gonna be a very boring game. No lie. I like am not excited for this one. If this was like the old Seahawks with Richard Sherman and all them, I might be hyped. But the Seahawks team kind of boring to me. But I don't want to have the Saints advance, but I got the Saints 20-14. I think it's gonna be low scoring. Um, I just think both teams are struggling, and I think instead of these teams being in here, I think we should put the Dolphins, move the Dolphins to the NFC, and I think they should play.
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick would be so much more fun to watch than these guys. But I'm like dissing all these teams. But what do you got? What do you got?
You didn't even say your score.
Oh,
Did you?
I said 20-14.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Saints. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
boring game.
Yeah. Saints defense too good. Seahawks offense playing bad. That's all I gotta say about it.
Yeah.
28-17 Saints.
Dang, 28. You think Breeze is gonna throw a couple touchdowns?
Kamara, man.
Okay, yeah. Kamara
Let's
gonna
talk
score all
about.
four.
Let's talk about for a second in the fantasy playoffs.
Uh-huh.
The Saints scored. What did they score? When he scored 6 touchdowns, they have what 52 points or whatever.
Yeah, against
I'm
Minnesota or
not. I'm
whatever.
not even watching the game. I'm like, okay, I got
Mhm.
Drew Brees at quarterback. Saints score 52, 56, whatever it was. I was like, all right, Drew Brees had to have at least like put up some good numbers. 8 points. 8 points.
Oh my gosh.
What are we doing?
Yep. That's gonna be Drew Brees in the playoffs. If they score 52 in a game, he's not throwing a touchdown. Maybe Taysom Hill came in and threw one or something.
Stop. Stop.
Oh my gosh. All right. We go to the championship round here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Championship round. I'm gonna start with the AFC. I have Bills and Titans here, and I think this is gonna be the best game of the whole year. This is gonna be the best game of the whole year. I don't know if this game already happened in the regular season, but I hope it hasn't. Um, but I got Bills. No, I don't have Bill. I don't have Bills. I keep saying I have the wrong team. I got Titans. I got Titans. I got them going to the Super Bowl, 30-27. I think it's going to be an extremely tight game, but I just feel like they can't stop Derrick Henry. And Titans got a new field goal kicker that can make some field goals now. Goskowski, I don't know what happened to him. She got injured or whatever, but they finally got rid of
Terrible.
him. But yeah, I can't see the Titans losing. I feel like they're so hungry from last season. Like, and I feel like this is the one chance. I swear, I feel like they're gonna start sucking next year. This is the one chance they got. This is the best chance they got. COVID season.
I
I see him.
mean,
I see him winning.
you had the Chiefs, the Ravens, and the Bills all in the same conference and took the Titans to win the conference.
Yeah, yeah,
um,
I did.
AJ
I
Brown
did.
is awesome, but okay.
Mike
Davion Clowney
Vrabel
had
is gonna
0
outcoach
sacks
them
this
all.
year.
He might have 0 sacks right now, but that don't mean he got. It's a new season. It's a new year.
All right.
He's
Bills
gonna break the
Ravens.
playoff sack record.
I think if the Bills and Ravens play, it's going to be an awesome game. Um, I just can't put the Bills in the Super Bowl. They're not ready for that yet. They're not ready for that yet. I think it's
Yeah.
going to be a shootout. I was kind of running out of scores to put in, so I put in 32-30. Baltimore Ravens.
Woo.
They go for 2 at some point.
Dang.
Bills driving down at the end. Sack fumble, Josh Allen.
Ah.
Lamar Jackson gets to the Super Bowl.
Lamar Jackson gets to the Super Bowl. I don't see it. I don't see it, bro. I can't. I can't. It's so weird that we picked the two teams out of that Ravens Titans game to make it. Oh man, I feel like we're probably both gonna be wrong. I feel like it's probably gonna be Bills or Chiefs.
It's
But
the
I
Chiefs
just
are probably just going to blow everyone out, to be honest.
yeah, I just hate the Bills. I don't like the Chiefs enough to put them in there. Put the next best team in there. I don't know. I can't see the Ravens making it. They're I just feel like their style. Do you not feel like their style doesn't fit the playoffs? Like I feel like it's so easy to expose. Like last year.
Yeah, they did get exposed last year, but they
I
have
mean,
turned it on ever since that Browns game. They've been lights out.
yeah. I mean, well, Browns and Steelers are here, and they can take out the Ravens at any time, at any moment. Even if you guys advance against the Titans, you're not
If
to play the Browns or the Steelers. You're out.
the Colts beat the Bills,
Yeah, that'd be crazy. I would hate that though. That would make it boring. I just don't like. I can't watch Philip Rivers, bro. Uh, but NFC Championship game. It says we have 8 minutes left. That's not good. Uh,
right?
NFC Championship. I got Packers over the Saints.
Ooh, okay.
Uh, yeah, it's 42-7. I think Packers blow them out. I think Drew Brees does throw a touchdown pass in the first minutes of the first quarter, and then the rest of the game, 42 unanswered by the Packers, and they easily ride the wave to the Super Bowl.
Wow, you just got
Yeah,
a massacre there.
yeah. I think it's gonna be a fun game to watch too.
Okay.
Fernando's gonna be crying.
Yeah, true. I think the Packers probably would be a more fun team to watch in the Super Bowl. They're probably one of the most watchable teams. I think if I had an MVP vote, which I clearly don't and don't deserve, but I would probably put Rodgers 1 and Devontae Adams 2. That's how good they are.
Dang.
They have 0 other receivers, and they're the best quarterback and the best receiver in the league.
Then you better put him in the Super Bowl now. You better.
That being said,
Oh,
Drew Brees is going to retire. Is a prediction after the season over. The Saints have the best defense in the league. They do.
mhm.
And karma's on their side. They've been screwed over so many times. I guess
Oh, you think
Rodgers
it's gonna
has
be a
too.
Peyton Manning scenario with the
Yes, a
Broncos?
Peyton Manning scenario.
Oh my gosh.
They're gonna shut down the Rodgers train a little bit. I think the Packers have the lead at halftime, but they don't score in the second half.
Dang.
Everyone's saying Rodgers chokes 26-21. Saints.
Dang, that's wrong.
Fernando's screaming. He's cheering.
Yeah, first time Fernando's been going this crazy for the Saints since he became a bandwagon in '08. Uh, but all right. I see what you're saying, but that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But all right, my Super Bowl. All right, Titans versus Packers. Doesn't that just seem like a Super Bowl to you?
No,
The
there's not.
2021 Super Bowl, it just seems like it. I don't know. It just seems like it. But
It doesn't seem like the Tennessee Titans will ever win a Super Bowl.
no, they will. They deserved one back whenever they did
Steve
with
McNair.
Steve McNair and
Most fun
Eddie.
quarterback to watch. Steve McNair.
Yeah, dang. R.I.P. His girlfriend shot him. Crap. Woo, don't get a bad girl. Don't date that person. But all right, Titans versus Packers. All right, so this game, Titans are going to score 15 points. They're all going to be field goals. They're going to march down the field a lot, Derrick Henry, but they're always going to stop and they can't break through. And I think Aaron Rodgers is going to score 3 touchdowns. And 21-15,
Ooh,
Packers
low
over
scoring.
the Titans. Yeah, it's going to be a tight game, and it's going to come down to the wire. But I just see the Packers too much. Aaron Rodgers too good this year. Yeah, I don't know. I want the Titans to win, but I think Packers are too much. I think they got it in the bag. What you got?
Okay.
What you got?
Okay. Saints, Ravens. Pretty sure I picked the same exact Super Bowl last year, and that was they both lost first game. So I'm probably completely wrong. It probably will be Titans versus Buccaneers or something lame like that. As long as it's not Chiefs Bucks.
Oh
fine.
my god! No
I don't
Chiefs.
know if I'd watch that.
No Chiefs, no Bills, and we're good.
Yeah. I think the team that's playing the best right now wins the game, and that's the Baltimore Ravens. Give Lamar Jackson his Super Bowl MVP.
You're crazy, bro.
Derek Wolf, he gets his second Super Bowl. 23-17.
God.
Defensive battle. Saints can't score enough to keep up. I think there's going to be a lot of turnovers. It's going to be like kind of ugly to watch, but it'll be come down to it at the end. The Saints won't have enough juice.
Dang, bro. I feel like you're a Ravens fan. I feel like you would want a 3-headed monster on the Broncos with Lindsey, Gordon, and Jackson over there.
Melvin Gordon's not a 3-headed monster. He's something. He's slow. I'd take Lamar Jackson over Drew Lock 1,000 times out of 100.
Yeah. Dang.
Deshaun Watson, Denver Broncos quarterback. Woo.
Dude, that might happen. He wants a trade.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. He says he's going to the Panthers. Someone no one thinks he's going to.
I mean, would they like bench Teddy so quick? Didn't he just sign a contract?
Trade him to Houston so he can start when then Houston gets whoever they draft to back up Teddy.
I think Saints gonna try to get him.
That would be good for
Sean
them.
Payton.
That would be unfair to the league, though.
Yeah, Breeze is out. Deshaun Jackson's in. Winston's in Houston.
Bill O'Brien would trade Deshaun Watson straight up for Taysom Hill.
Yeah, he probably would. Oh my gosh, I probably would, dude. Taysom Hill. I'm just kidding.
I'd take Drew Lock over Taysom Hill every time.
I think you guys Broncos should trade every pick they got for the next 3 years. For Deshaun
Watson. Yeah,
you'd be fine.
Cortland Sutton would like that.
Cortland Sutton would like that. What's his face? Judy would like that. He probably wouldn't be so annoying.
Catch the ball first.
Yeah.
First thing first.
Nah, he's fine. He's fine. All right, we got less than a minute here. What do we?
Ooh.
Any final predictions? Any crazy stat lines that are gonna go down?
Crazy stat lines. Antonio Brown, 0 catches against Washington.
Ooh. All right.
I don't
Is
know.
yeah.
I don't know if Mike Evans is playing though. If he's not, they'll throw 3,000 screens to Antonio Brown.
Yeah. No. Mike Evans better play. That would suck if he didn't. I'd be kind of mad
Washington could win if he
because
doesn't.
Tom Brady would make all those. I mean, they would just make that excuse, even though he has like all the weapons he needs. But bold prediction for the Ravens Titans game: Des Bryant catches both touchdowns for the Ravens, and they still lose. They still
And the
lose.
Cowboys sign him and they win the Super Bowl next year.
Yeah, Cowboys signed him, and they also signed because we need another running back. Lamar. We signed Lamar.
They cut Amari Cooper because he's terrible.
oh, I don't. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with keeping the 3 receivers we have. They're nice. If we just
CD's
had
gonna be
a
good.
defense, but I
They fired everybody on defense today.
I know Nolan's gone. I kind of didn't mind keeping him, even though we sucked on defense this year. I was like, I feel like we start playing well at the end of the year. I feel like it's not his fault. I feel like we just have crappy players everywhere, across the board on D. I don't
It would
know.
have been so gross if the Cowboys made the playoffs. Ugh.
What do you mean?